Right, it's the On The Bench podcast, and as you can see, it's a new settings, and I am excited. I was like a big kid today, you know. I swear,
you was in early.
I was up
Christmas morning, innit? It's like Christmas morning.
I was so excited, man. It felt like my first day at like school or something. Like I swear, all the way here on the train, I was just smiling. Like I'm in a new settings. I want to say massive thank you to Simon Scribb. And big, massive thank you to Rio Ferdinand, Liv, Tom, and Rio's team. Thank you guys so much for making this possible and happen. And I appreciate it so much. And as you can see, I'm like
beaming.
Yeah. I'm excited, man.
Candy store.
But yeah, it's the On The Bench podcast. We're back. My boys whooped Tottenham's booty. Pause. We whooped Tottenham. My boy Eze, he got another 2. That's 5 in 2 games against Tottenham, and he smashed them.
Mad.
But before we get into that, let me introduce the guests or the hosts, whatever you want to call them. I don't know yet what we call them. And to my left, his teammate ain't played yet, so he's just like...
he's got away with murder.
Yeah, he's got away with it. But to my left, you know his name already. And if you don't, we call him Mr. Silkman, a.k.a. Sylvester Stallone, a.k.a. Mr. Grinch, Mr. Roy Keane. We've got Mr. Talk to Frank in the building. How you doing, Frankie boy?
Yeah, good, man. Good. It's like loving this new setting. The studio looks incredible. Again, a big shout out to everyone. Thank you so much for making it happen. But yeah, I'm excited to be here, man. First of many, God willing.
God willing, man.
Yeah.
And to my right, we've got Mr. Sugar Sean.
Yes.
A.K.A. the Chelsea man. A.K.A. where's my £100?
Oh man, I knew that was coming. Yeah, I thought I was getting away with it, to be honest.
Do you know what?
I thought game week thing, I'm like, maybe he's forgot that it's 28 and 27 games.
By the way, I had to remind him yesterday. He forgot.
Yesterday.
Oh, you had to
He
remind him.
forgot, yeah. He goes, if they drop points, I said, no, bro, it's done.
Yeah.
It's 27 and 28 game week,
27,
so it's
28.
done. The bet's done.
I said, oh.
Oh.
Yeah. So what? What's going on? Where's your
Bank
cash,
transfer,
man?
cash is whatever. But we need to clear up some bets, man, because I need to know what I'm due at the end of the season.
What you're due?
What I'm due at the end of the season, because I know we had some early ones. I know Pinky League side bettings and stuff.
Did we do Pinky League as well?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we did. But
Yeah,
we'll go over it. But you're owed
whatever's not
you're
on
owed £100 already. So
Alright, cool. Whatever's not set in stone or on camera. There's no handshakes. We're not doing verbal agreements here. Yeah?
it's on the pod.
What is on the pod? Yeah.
100% it's on the pod.
Frank's the man. He's the tracker.
We'll find it.
He finds it. All right, cool. Anyway, let's jump into Tottenham Arsenal game. Brilliant game. Me and Frank was just going at it a bit before the camera was rolling. Sean was like, chill out. Chill.
Calma.
But I think that was a great performance from Gyökeres. Frank thinks very differently from that. And carry on what you were saying. Anyway.
No, I don't think. I think it was a good performance from Gyökeres. I do, but I thought Spurs were so poor, so poor, and you know that was his. He got man of the match. I don't know if he's had man of the match for Arsenal yet this season. Maybe one, but he's not been at the races this season for Arsenal. And all of a sudden, yesterday he looked like R9. You know what I mean? Compared to their defenders, the way that he was playing. They gave him so much time, so much space. To be fair, look, I give him a bit of credit. That first goal was a quality goal. The second was a quality finish as well. Two very good goals, but he troubled the Spurs defenders all game. And Mickey van de Ven gets a lot of praise.
Yeah.
But although I would say it was Dragic that was up against him, I don't think he does that to Christian Romero, to be fair. I don't think he would.
Dragic was onto him, though. Dragic was roughing him up.
Yeah,
There was moments where Dragic was roughing him up.
He got the better of him, though. He got the better of him like so many times. And look, I want to give Arsenal credit because Arsenal were under a lot of pressure during this game. Massive pressure. Obviously, City cut the lead to 2 points.
You're changing your tone now.
No, I'm not changing my tone. I was saying it to you before.
Has he changed his tone?
No, but hold on.
You changed his tone.
No, hold on. Let me finish.
You changed your tone, bro.
Let me finish making my point because I can't discredit Spurs about crediting Arsenal. You know what I mean? You have to give Arsenal credit. They went there and they won well. But Spurs were so bad. So bad. And like I said to you before, you're watching a game as an Arsenal fan. I'm watching it more impartial. I want to see both teams, what they're going to do, what they got to offer. And Spurs had no response. Arsenal made a few mistakes in the first half. Yes, Spurs capitalised one time, but that was from mistakes. They didn't create anything. They couldn't do anything. And again, you've got to give Arsenal credit. They nullified Spurs a lot, but Spurs were so poor. the gulf in between the gulf between the two sides was so big. 4-1 flattered Spurs. I thought every time Arsenal came forward, they looked like they were going to score, and every time Spurs got into midfield, they lost the ball. It was so one-sided.
But does that take away from Gyökeres' performance, though? Then
it does, because
but yours a lot. Previously, you've said the level of the Portuguese defenders is Championships, League One. Yeah. Dragason's not a League One defender.
No, he's not. He's not. No, you're right. And
Verdeven's not a League One Championship side defender. Neither's Jed Spencer. And who was the other one? Who was that right back?
Well, they played a back five yesterday. They played
Palhinha.
No,
so none of those players.
No, you're right. You're right. Your played well.
None of those players are crap. They're not. They're of a high level. They're not, and I feel like he played against them very well. There was moments where the ball was in the air and you see Gyökeres, he gets bullied. A lot in falling around on the floor. But when the ball is on the floor, though, and that's his strength, I think he's very, very, very strong. When you play it into the floor, he's going to hustle them off and he's going to score.
Look, like I said, for me, I told you, Eze, I think, has got 6 goals, I believe, in the league this season for Arsenal. 5 of them have been against Spurs. That's telling you something.
But he hasn't played in
the first game. No, he has played. He has played minutes.
Played, man.
What do you mean he hasn't played? He's made plenty of appearances. He's not been good enough.
That's not fair, though.
On who? On Eze?
I think he's played his 2 full games that he's played was against Chelsea in the cup and against
Wigan. He played
Wigan in the cup.
All right,
I think
he's had played.
If he's playing
20s
well,
and 15s and 10s.
If he's playing well, do you think the manager's taking him off?
But the manager has favourites.
Okay, that's a different argument. I'm saying to you, if he's playing well, when Odegaard was injured, if Eze's playing well, the manager ain't taking him off. You've got to look at
But then see, Saka won't be playing.
The other day he had an option to play Eze, but he didn't. He chose to play Saka
in the 10.
No, I understand that, but Eze hasn't got the rub of the green from the manager. I know that he hasn't been selected in a lot of games, but he has played. He has been given chances, not being given chances, and he's not been at the races. Okay, in a lot of the games. So there's been games when he started, he's played, and you're like, is he on the pitch?
Yeah, he's missing. He's definitely missing. 100%.
Now, whether or not he's been given enough chances is another argument. That's a fair argument. But the chances that he has been given, he's not done enough for them. Like I said, 6 goals, 5 of them against Spurs. It tells you the level that Spurs are at. But like I said, I want to give credit to Arsenal because you lot done a job. It wasn't an easy game yesterday. You made it look easy. You have to give. With the pressure.
But you're saying it like 5 goals against Spurs. Like Spurs are poor. I think Eze took his chances. I mean like Eze took his chances well. Eze didn't play good against Tottenham.
Well, one was an open goal, but
it's not like he played out of this world. Tottenham was so poor, and we saw Eze playing like bloody Neymar. But that wasn't the case. He was just in the right place, right time. He got his goals. Even in the first game, the first half, he was missing. In the first game when he scored a hat-trick. Second half, he come alive when he got his hat-trick.
Right, Sean, what did you think of Spurs' performance yesterday? Forget Arsenal, what did you think of Spurs? How bad was Spurs yesterday?
The thing is when you're going to change your system to accommodate for the team you're playing and you're not used to playing that system, you're gonna either look like a genius as a manager for trying to set up in a certain way, or you're gonna look stupid. And for me, it just looked like they didn't defense it. Like, you got to remember, they played like 5 defensive midfielders yesterday. They played Palhinha, even though he sat deeper in terms of the back 5.
Bissouma.
They played Saar, Bissouma, Conor Gallagher.
Gallagher's a defensive one.
And still wait.
But didn't they play Conor Gallagher in the 10 though,
and Archie Gray.
Yeah.
Even though he's playing a bit out wide. But I'm saying they are all defensive midfielders. And it just felt to me that it weren't and you got to remember who played okay. Like, Gyökeres did foul quite a few times early on in the first half of the game, but he was causing trouble. But it's just when you're playing that amount of central midfielders, defensive midfielders, and you're that compact and you're playing a back 5, there should not be space in central areas
to do anything.
And I'm just like, it felt like the shape between the midfield and the defence it just weren't compact enough. It felt like every time that Gyökeres had a chance to get the ball into his feet, he was able to have separation between him and Dragusin. Dragusin, whatever you want to call him, he felt like he was just giving him a bit too much space. And his profile of defender that he likes to play up against is probably similar to how Dragusin is built. Like, I feel like he's not... Gyökeres seems to struggle against slimmer build, faster build.
Front foot defenders,
Like, people that want to engage quickly, get into the tussle, get into the speed run rather than anything, and keep them a bit
further. And they're intercepting, quick bam!
And keep them far away from as close to the penalty area as possible. Yesterday felt like they just wanted to camp the 5 inside the penalty spot. inside the penalty box, and the rest of the midfielders just looked like they were chasing the shadows around from when Arsenal were popping the ball around the circumference, where they were just recycling, trying to get it into the wide area, and then just try and find someone spare in the middle. And I felt like just the way that they were set up with Palhinha in there, it just, I felt like some people didn't know where to go, some people didn't know when to go shut down players, and then inevitably Gyökeres is getting in tighter areas where he's getting a little bit of space and just he did play well, because just getting it out of his foot and getting it onto his shot was very quick, and it's something that he hasn't probably been.
He looked a bit
accustomed
clumsy.
to
This is
be
what I'm
doing.
saying before. He looked a bit clumsy. He looked a bit timbery.
Yeah. So the touch out of his feet, first time finish. I think Vicario should do better for his goal, but it's just he's looking better in terms of
Sharper and more bam
sharper.
bam. Yeah, yeah.
Even the shot from just bends outside the first post.
But
First 7 minutes he had 2 shots.
Yeah.
So it's like he looked sharper, and he was getting into areas a bit deeper into the penalty spot, and that's where he wants to be.
Yeah.
He's
But they're
not
playing.
built like that.
But they're playing more to him.
Of course.
More
But
to his strengths a bit as well.
It was what was definitely favouring his strengths in that kind of a game and set up for how Tottenham set up, and Tottenham just didn't look like they had any type of outlet, and literally was relying on Colin Mawani to run down the defenders. And I think he made like 7 fouls himself. Colin Mawani.
He took his goal well though.
Yeah.
Let me just say one thing. Last week you asked the question:
Yeah.
are Spurs in a relegation battle?
They are.
And
now.
we agreed that they are.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right now, they 100% are.
Yeah,
now.
no, they definitely are.
really are, because what I saw from them yesterday was so poor. And you know what? I look at Forest. I look at West Ham. I thought Forest were unlucky not to get a point at least against Liverpool, especially from the first half. I thought they were really good. West Ham looked like with Somerville and Bowen, and even what's his name?
But they couldn't capitalise on the
Castellanos.
weekend as well, though.
But they
were
got
bad
something
as well.
about them. Spurs have got nothing about
I
them.
don't think West Ham have anything about them.
You
I
don't think
West
so?
Ham are
Nah, I
poor.
disagree, man.
I just think they'll be able to get away from it, because I just think Forest and West Ham ain't good enough.
What's the points? What is it? What's the difference?
I think
I
it's
think
a
they're like
5-point
4 points
difference.
or 4
Yeah.
points. or
of
5
who?
points.
Forest and
between
Forest,
Spurs,
West Ham.
between Spurs
between
and
Spurs and
I'll tell you now.
Forest,
But
I think.
I honestly, I'm very, very worried. If I was a Tottenham fan, I'd be very, very worried.
I want them to go down. Oh my god.
4
Oh, I'd
points.
love it.
They're 4 points off. West Ham
Off
are 4
relegation?
points behind Spurs. Yeah.
And what's the next game? What's West Ham's next?
West Ham next fixture is Liverpool away at Anfield,
God.
and then Fulham away.
What is that? West Ham in 18th.
Yeah, that's right. And Spurs, their fixture the next they got Fulham away, and then they got Palace
Fulham
at
will
home,
beat them.
and then they got Liverpool away, and then
They
So
can lose. That's a lose, draw, lose, possibly.
they've
No,
got-
they're definitely going to be. They're in a battle.
Yeah, they are.
They're going to
Yeah.
be in the battle of it. But I just don't know if these other teams. Some of these teams are just letting points drift away from them in games that they should have been picking up the results.
But so are Spurs, Sean, and they're
Yeah, I
so
know,
bad at home, bro.
but
They're
Spurs
so bad.
I don't know. I think,
Honestly, like when I watched them, even the other day against City, they came back and got a draw. Fair enough. Like, but first half there was nothing. There was no substance, no play, no fight. I mean, yesterday I was watching a game yesterday. They had 1 yellow card. They had 2 yellow cards. One was for Archie Gray kicking a ball away after they scored.
Yeah.
That's not a yellow card for me. You know what I mean? And then they had the second booking came from Basuma. How many, like you said, how many defensive midfielders they had? Basuma got a booking in the 87th minute. You're already 3-1 down, mate. Go and do something. You go and try and affect the game, man.
There weren't enough. I just felt like their distancing between how they were set up in the formation they were set up. I just felt like so many players didn't know where to go. I
But
felt
it's
like they
looked
were
the
out
same
of-
under Thomas Frank. It looked the same under Ange.
Yeah, but this is just that's a specific game yesterday. That's definitely been targeted from Spurs to play a certain way that you're not going to see week in, week out. So
And
it never worked on the day.
For a North London
what it
derby
was.
against Arsenal.
Oh, of course, that's Paul.
New manager bounce.
Yeah.
First, you don't want to see that, man.
No, 100%.
I expected a decent
As soon as
game.
I saw that team sheet came out, I said, "This is if Arsenal." I put it up on Twitter. I said, "If Arsenal do not beat this team, I'll be very disappointed because that was just so negative."
I expected like a draw at least.
Yeah,
I said 4-1 in my predictions.
You did.
Yeah, I said 4-1.
He did as well, yeah.
I did. I think we might draw this one. What did you say? No.
No. What Sean was saying, I think, I don't know, man. I don't know about Spurs anymore. I'd like, you look on the team sheet. Yeah, I understand what Sean's saying, but they had so many like signings, like big money signings on the pitch. Like they've spent a lot of money.
Yeah.
And it just goes to show that when it's just spending money, if you're not doing it right, it doesn't mean anything. And this is what we've been saying for a long time.
Basuma looked all right for me personally. I think
not
he looked all
decent.
right. I think he looked very I think he's physically back because they were talking about it on commentary.
But that was
He
only
actually
the
looks
first
like he
half,
was-
really, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but
Did you not say?
I think he looked good. But it's just like I said, it's how they're set up anyway. It's like you can't play 5 defensive midfielders and have Xavi Simons playing behind Colin Mooney. That's not enough.
He's dead.
It's not enough.
Yeah. But yeah, credit Arsenal, man. That was a really, really good win.
Are Arsenal going to win the league?
Of course they are.
You're still backing it, innit?
Of course, I told you this already, man. Why are people worried about certain fixtures? The Tottenham game was never going to be a worrying fixture. You're not going to worry about us next week. We got no bloody players.
I'm not worried about you, lot. No.
Yeah, you shouldn't be worried
Emirates.
about us. Not at the Emirates.
Yeah. I reckon we'll spank you, lot. What do you think? It's what? A game in hand? It's 2 points, realistically, if City win their game in hand.
It's funny. Do you know it's a weird one because it's in Arsenal's hands, but it's also in City's hands.
Yeah, if they win all their games, they've
Yeah,
won it.
whoever wins. Well, not.
If
I don't
Arsenal
think
win all
anyone is
their
going to.
games,
Yeah,
they won.
no, that's what
We've
I'm
got to
saying.
play City.
Yeah.
But that's the whole point.
At the Etihad.
And do you know
Who
what?
cares?
I was listening to the GNF podcast as well this morning, and he said something, and I actually agree with him because I said this to you guys on a podcast about a year ago when you lot went to City and drew 2-2. But Gary Neville said, "I've always felt that Arsenal have to go to City and win.
Yeah.
You have to put down a statement and a marker."
Well, let's see if City come to us and win.
Yeah, that's a
City
good
got-
shout.
City
But I
got-
think
City got hard fixtures, you know.
Still.
People think City's fixture list is like some easy going. They got hard fixtures.
yeah, they have. They have.
They do.
But
But
you know what-
Newcastle was a hard fixture. They got over that.
Right,
No,
and
but
and
Newcastle's
Wolves,
at home, though.
Wolves away for Arsenal was
the
meant to be an
away
easy
games.
fixture.
Leeds, I thought when we play Leeds away, that's a hard game.
And he
But-
won 4-0.
But we smoked them.
Yeah.
So
It's the away
And,
games.
and everyone thought Wolves would be a walkover, drew 2-2. When it gets to this, yeah.
it's.
I've looked at the City fixture. I don't think it's that easy.
Who do you think they're going to lose to?
There's loads of
Leeds. They're
fixtures.
going to beat Leeds at home.
Away, it's away.
What do you rate? Sorry, Leeds.
You have to look at the long list. You have to look at the whole proper long list.
So wait, we're not playing. They're not playing. This
Yeah, see, I don't like this whole
They got
predicting.
Forest. They got Forest.
Yeah,
Nothing
Forest
can ever
fight
be
for their
predicted.
lives.
Watch Chelsea Football Club. You'd pick. It's the same way with Arsenal at the moment. You wouldn't have predicted them to drop points to the Wolves and thing.
true.
This is how football works.
But this is the thing then. So if they're going to drop points,
They're going to drop
But
points.
we're going to drop
Yeah,
points.
I think
as
you
well.
both will. I
You've
think you
dropped
both
the
will,
points
yeah.
that you shouldn't have dropped
Yeah.
recently, and I feel like you're just going to start putting that right.
I'll
And you'll
hit
pick
it
up the
right.
results.
Remember when
City-
Champions League kicks in as well? Remember that?
Damn that as
Boy.
well.
Remember Champions League kicks in as well?
West Ham away is going to be a dogfight because they're battling for
Who's got West
relegation.
Ham? City.
They're going to West Ham. They're going to Chelsea. They're going to be at home to Arsenal. Then they got to be away at Everton. Everton got a good defence at Everton.
Everton's a good hard game.
Bournemouth away.
That's a
and then
hard game.
Villa at home at the end of the season.
Last
When
game of
Villa
the
might
season,
be,
yeah.
Villa might get dragged into the top 5 battle. They're 6
Oh,
points
I know
clear,
what you mean. You're just the
but
teams
Villa-
just fighting for stuff as well.
People
Yeah,
going to be
yeah,
fighting,
yeah.
and it's. I just think City don't play that great anyway.
I don't know, man. I just can't.
It's going to
see
be
it.
close. I do think.
I don't know- yeah, go
I
on.
think this whole narrative that Arsenal are going to win the league easily. I mean, there's 10 games left and it's still close.
It's only now
So-
because of them two poor results from Arsenal.
but that's football,
of
Sean.
no, yeah, but I'm just saying, no one would have predicted them to drop points at Wolves. Nobody. If you got your 4 points from them 2 games, that was simple games.
Yeah.
These are easy games.
Yeah.
It's not hard games. Those were easy games. You'd be 9 points clear.
Here we go.
Yeah, but everyone can say
And
that.
everyone
Sean.
already said the league was done anyway.
Nah, listen, Sean, everyone
Yeah,
can
that
say
was
that,
then,
man.
but this
Yeah,
we
everyone
didn't
can say
get
that.
it,
Obviously,
though.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're in that situation now, but
Yeah.
I just feel like, did you feel like Newcastle? Did you feel City were comfortable in that second half against Newcastle?
No,
Yesterday?
they weren't.
Hell no.
Yeah.
And that's at home.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm
Alanga
saying?
was poor, man.
They-
We need to talk
they had
about
chances.
Alanga. We need to get into that game as well. I think he's one of the worst signings of the season.
He has
as
been.
well.
Yeah, he has been.
Elanga,
What?
He has been.
He's been terrible,
worse
man.
than Liam Delap.
On par.
Yeah, but
They're the same.
Liam Delap's had 2 bad injuries though. He's been out for quite a few games.
Elanga's been, he's terrible. There was times yesterday we could have laid it off and he was, I don't know what he was doing.
There was one where he
Gordon
could have
was
played
like,
it through to
yeah,
Gordon,
Gordon's
yeah.
like, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
I don't,
Just carried the ball. It's decision making, man. It's poor, man.
Yeah, but-
You could have all the physicality and technical ability in the world. If you don't have this and you don't know when to pass the ball or when to release the ball or when to play the ball or shoot.
What was our responses for the worst players of the season, the worst signings of the season, in the comments from our little?
I can't remember.
You don't remember?
There was loads.
I know. He mentioned Sheshko. I mentioned Yokerez. I think
No,
Words
the
at one
comments,
point
the
was in
comments
it.
always go
Oh,
mad
in
in
the
the
comments.
comments.
Yeah.
They said
Jokeris
Isaac,
was
sorry.
hard.
There's a
Oh
lot
yeah,
of Isaac.
Isaac. Yeah.
There's a lot of Isaacs, but I'm saying
things
you can't really
considered,
throw
yeah.
Isaac.
You can't
in
throw
there.
Isaac. Yeah,
Because he broke his leg. Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
And he looked like he just scored.
It's people who are actually playing that are underperforming badly.
Terrible. Elanga's definitely one of them. But City looked. I think City looked good, man. O'Reilly, he could have got a hat trick.
He's a good player, man.
I went to put him on
He's
FPL.
a very good player, that kid.
Well, he's a defender playing in midfield at the moment.
Yeah.
I need to do it.
It's a no-brainer, isn't it?
He's not in my team now.
I
going in this week,
I
innit?
went to, you know, I put in my team instead. It was between him and Palmer, yeah.
I captain Palmer,
but
man.
Palmer was already in my team, but that's my last week with Palmer. Just letting you know anyway. Palmer's out of my team next week anyway.
I thought Burnley, him and João Pedro had the goal and assist last week.
João Pedro he's done all right personally.
I captained him.
I like João Pedro.
I feel like people's numbers and what they base on numbers, like it's like when Frank's even rubbing out Eze for 5 goals against the two teams against only Tottenham. But when you look at the goal scorers and the top goal scorers in the league, outside of Haaland, Thiago, who takes penalties, is on 17. But outside of those, you're looking at the 12s, 11s, 10s. There ain't.
I think Gyökeres is on. What's he on now? About 10 goals.
Gyökeres on 10.
He's on 10.
That's what I'm saying. 10 and 26.
What
What
was my prediction? How many goals did I say?
12 to 15, I think.
Something like that. He's doing good.
If you're in 1 and 2, it's good. People put people on par to the Messi's, Ronaldo's, and because of what Haaland's
that's
been
not
doing.
that's
Haaland's 22 and 28.
Yeah.
And Haaland feel like he's blanked in so many games. That's why it's like people can score in batches. People score the hat tricks. People score the doubles. Then they go blanking for 3-4 games.
He goes missing.
He's been missing a lot this
Do you
year.
know what?
He's gone 4 or 5 games without a goal.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Sean's spot on. There was years ago when we won the league in 2011, I think it was. Berbatov was one of the top scorers. I think he scored like 21 or 20, between 20 and 22 goals. I think 11 of them came in 3 games. One game he scored 5, another game he scored a hat trick, and then I think another game he scored 3 as well. So
his numbers,
exactly.
The averages,
Yeah.
I would rather someone be scoring 2 game to game.
1 and 2.
One, blank, one, blank, one, blank. I'd rather it like that because you need to win games.
Yeah, I agree.
3 points matter. I don't care about a guy scoring 4 in the game when the game's dead.
Yeah.
You need to score winners.
Stat padding. Yeah.
And that's where I feel like João Pedro's actually helped us because a lot of our points are for what we have got, even if we have dropped points. And like that's the craziest thing with us. It's the amount of points we've dropped this season from leading positions is crazy. But the goals that João Pedro has scored, at least they've been spread about, and he's got 11 this season now already, so he's doing all right.
We're going to talk about that. Burnley, 1-0, terrible. But you said it. You said it though, man.
I've told you this. It's appalling. I'm tired of hammering on about it. It's just Chelsea's team is mediocre. When you've got a mediocre side, levels of consistent performances are going to vary, no matter who you play against. It doesn't matter whether it's Burnley. It doesn't matter whether it's Man United. It's like they'll say, "Oh, we'll turn up against Arsenal next week away from home because it's a big game." They'll turn up. All right, we might play well. Do we get the 3 points? The most important thing is, can we get the 3 points? Burnley conceded the most. Burnley have conceded the most goals in the league this year. They conceded more goals than Wolves.
Yeah, that's a terrible result.
That's
to
a
be at
terrible
home
result
to be at home as well.
At home, and then just the discipline of just the players now. I just feel like it's just so stupid. Even though I feel like, for me, the challenge was won, but it's just dumb. You're on a yellow card. You can't make these kind of challenges because even though you might nick the ball first, any type of challenge going into anybody's foot nowadays, it's like, oh, it's a pen. Oh, it's a foul.
No, but he was higher though.
Yeah, but it's you're gonna get challenges like it's just anything that is leg bound of a player's direction of a leg going into a leg. Everyone sees it as such a diabolical challenge nowadays. That's football, bro. What am I supposed to make? Is my foot supposed to go to somewhere where your football and
you've got to be more careful with how you're tackling.
Yeah,
though, man.
I know, but that's what
you got to go for the ball more, innit? It's first.
I feel like if you're on a yellow, you definitely have to think about that, and that's what he should have thought about, and that's what we've had the whole season anyway with the way we've had discipline. Talking back to the refs and all that stuff, we've had more red cards than home wins.
It's 6, isn't it? This
we've
season.
Had 8 red cards.
Oh, is it 8?
We had a lot of penalties this year. Have you noticed that? Like football in general. We've
had a lot of penalties.
There hasn't been a lot of penalties this year. Not really.
I think the handball threshold has gone down as well.
Have you noticed that? Yeah. There's been a lot of penalties.
Yeah, it depends on the handball stuff. The offside stuff and all that. Well, do you know what it is? I feel like with the whole VAR, even though you're going to get a lot of you're going to be seeing a lot of replays, you're also going to be seeing the build-up of the offsides.
Yeah.
So in the passage of play, this guy was offside receiving the
ball.
So it kind of balances itself out.
Oh, that breaks. Takes away the penalty.
In terms of ball to hand, it's just common sense, man. You just have to look at the scenario sometimes and say, is that guy wary of the ball? Does he know that the ball's near him? Like, is it just naturally just hit him out of nowhere? But because their rule is that if your hand is in an unnatural position and it's affecting the flight path, whether it's accidental or not, they're going to give it. Yeah. So it's like you just have to make sure your hands are down.
Speaking of VAR, I don't think it's been that bad this year.
Listen, speaking on VAR.
What year was it? One year we was going.
Hold on, yesterday, the Gabriel. That is not a foul, by the way.
Oh,
on
no,
Gabriel.
It was, man.
Sean, come on, back
That's
me
a
on
foul.
this.
It's a foul, bro. He
Jesus
pushed
Christ.
him in his
Do you know
back.
what? Do you know what? I'm done, man. Carry on. Move the conversation. I'm not having this debate. I'm not having this debate. How can you sit there and tell me that's a foul?
How is it not a
He's
foul?
thrown himself to the floor, man. He's
He's gone to
completely
jump
thrown
and he's
himself-
pushed him.
He's not done that. He's
Pushed him in his back.
He's
He's a
put
football
hands on
player.
it.
If you're playing a
What
match,
about? Listen,
If it only takes a slight touch to put someone off balance of their flight.
Yeah, but
of where they're
it's
going
not
to
enough for him to go down, though. Surely they
it
can
might
see
not
that,
be-
though.
okay,
It puts
if-
your balance,
okay,
yeah,
it
but
might-
it's a contact sport.
Okay, well, yeah, but you can't gain an edge from pushing someone.
I feel like it's one rule for one and another rule for the other, which is frustrating. This is where fans get frustrated because of the inconsistencies, you know. But like I said, I can guarantee you this is going to come back round. You wait and see, it will come back round, and then I'll remind you, because when your goal gets disallowed for something soft, then you'll understand. It only affects you when it affects you. That's it.
Nah, I don't think so, man.
Yeah, it's
So
fine.
we're gonna get back into the Chelsea game. If it comes back around, it comes back.
All right, I'll remind you. Don't worry about that. Yeah, when you're crying when you get disallowed the last minute equaliser against City at the Etihad.
I might need just silk sheets to go to bed then, innit? If I'm crying, I'm upset.
Pause.
Might need some silk sheets.
Silk sheets is crazy.
He's got a silk sheet.
Yeah, that's crazy.
My days.
That's crazy.
He looks like a silk sheet. Let me know.
Silk sheet, man. Oh man.
Let me stop, man, because it just.
Yeah.
Sorry, Frankie boy. All right, anyway, yeah, man. We've got Arsenal, Chelsea. We play Sunday, Super Sunday again. Jesus, another big game. But before we get into that, I want to do an Arsenal, Chelsea combined 11. Similar to what we've done with Tottenham, Arsenal. So we're going to get the Chelsea team up. You know the Chelsea team, don't you?
Yeah.
Sean knows the Chelsea team anyway. He knows the Chelsea team anyway.
I know,
Yeah.
but I've got my 11 that I've put down.
Oh, you get 11.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
So we're going to start off with the goalkeeper. Raya or... What's your goalkeeper? Sanchez.
Do you know the funniest thing is? Bare Chelsea fans, I've seen it on polls on the timeline recently, and they're just talking about who's been the player of the season at Chelsea. I saw Robert Sanchez
that is wild.
got the majority of the votes. I
That is
said,
wild,
what
innit?
on earth is going on here?
So I'm sick again. I might say a funny name like Fernando.
Yeah. But yeah, for me it's mental. I know Robert Sanchez is okay commanding the area and stuff like that from corners and whip balls into the area. But for me, yeah, pause. But yeah, like he's been okay, but I just feel like for me it's still David Raya. I know David Raya is a bit like, I think obviously that's what kind of killed him last week, is that he's a very reactive, very on his toes kind of player, and that's what kind of killed him when he went to try and jump over Gabriel for that thing, because he's just highly reactive and he just wants to be quick to things.
Yeah.
Sometimes, obviously, in reaction saving, it's good, but in terms of decision making, sometimes it could come across as rash because he makes that decision straight away. But I'd rather my goalkeeper make the decision quickly and do what he does. So for me, Raya obviously is better for.
Not even close for me.
Yeah,
I think Raya's, other than Donnarumma, I think Raya's mostly the best goalie in the league.
I think all round, I think he's better.
Yeah, I think he is.
All round, yeah. Shot stopping Donnarumma's better.
I think he's overtaken. For me, he's overtaken Alisson now at this current time.
I
I think Alisson's past his peak now. So yeah, I'd go with Raya.
Raya's good. Remember we had that Raya Ramsdale debate, like in the early stages. Now look,
It's crazy, isn't it?
Arteta was ready
Time changes, boy.
quickly. Let's go to left back. So we got Calafiori or Cucurella.
I'm going Cucurella. I just feel like he's a better defender. I think Calafiori is obviously better going forward, but you're left back, you're a defender first. So for me, it's Cucurella, and I think Cucurella's had a really good season for Chelsea.
I'm going Cucurella as well. I think Cucurella's. I think like keeping defenders in their pocket. He always has Saka in his pocket as well.
Yeah.
Sorry, I said defenders. Sorry, having attackers in their pocket. He's very good at it. Going forward as well. He bombs forward and that. It's like,
even going forward, it's like a lot of contributions for us over the past year and a half has been from Cucurella at the back stick attacking, being the loose player scoring goals, and he was one of our top goal scorers on the back end of the season. So in terms of going forward, he also gives it. I understand technical wise, technically wise, obviously passing, he's not as good as Calafiori, but Arsenal don't look out of place if Hincapi fills in there, Calafiori fills in there, Skelly fills in there. It's all a bit of different. Everyone gives a little bit different of attributes to their game in that position for Arsenal, but I don't feel like they'd struggle massively if Calafiori wasn't there. As you're watching us right now, Chelsea are struggling massively when Cucurella's not there.
Yeah, done. Yeah.
So I would go Cucurella.
Cucurella. Left centre back.
Yeah.
Gabriel all day.
Gabriel.
Yeah, not even
Who is
close.
your left centre back here? Who plays there?
Trevor is mainly our left centre back.
He's been decent.
He's
this year.
been good, by the
alright.
way. He's been good, by the way.
He's been good.
Yeah, Trevor's been. I think he's one of the highest scoring defenders in the FPL this year. I think he's good at clearing up headers. He's good at clearing up the crap stuff.
Yeah.
He's good at dealing with them kind of situations when he needs to take a nice touch, get the ball out of his feet, recycle the ball, defending well in terms of just anywhere in and around his box. Chalobah's probably been our best defender over the past couple of years.
Yeah.
And that's saying
Since he come back in from Palace on loan last
we've
January, wasn't it?
Well, just this January we've recalled him back. Was it this January?
No, it was last January.
Sorry,
It was last year. Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
last
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Well, no, did we get him from last January?
Yeah, it
Or
was.
was it the summer?
No, it was 100% last January
January?
because the first you lot were so shaky.
Yes,
at the
yes,
beginning,
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes,
And then
yes.
you called him back because he was having a really good
Feels
season
like
at
it's only
Palace.
been. It feels like it's only just been recent.
He's good. I like
But,
Chalobah. Yeah.
yeah.
And he can play all along the back line as well if need
Yeah,
be.
he could play right back. He
Yeah.
could play right centre back. He could
Yeah.
play left centre back. But yeah,
But Gabriel.
it's still Gabriel.
Yeah, it's
Gabriel's the
gotta be
best
Gabriel.
defender in the league.
Right centre back.
Has to only be
Yeah.
Saliba.
Again.
The only person who could even come into the conversation with him, and that's where we feel like a lot of people are putting him into one of the biggest flop signings for Chelsea, is Wesley Fofana. Because since he's come back into the team, he hasn't looked like a shadow of what he was when he first started performing.
Injuries
for
have
us.
got the better of him, man.
Injuries are definitely
Sad.
better
It's
of him.
sad to see.
And yeah,
This is going to be the big one.
Yeah, I agree.
So right back, Timber or Reece James?
it's got to be Reece.
Yeah, do you know what? It is a tough one because I think Timber, on form in this season, has been arguably the best right back in Europe, arguably. But we know what Reece James is about, what he can do. He's more than
Going
just a
off
right
right
back.
now. We're not going off what people can do because
Even right now.
Yeah, even right now. Yeah.
what
I'm still-
this season right now.
Reece James got asked to
No
go
way.
play centre mid
Yeah.
and play against the best
But he's played centre mid as a
midfielder.
kid.
No, but play the best midfielder in
Yeah.
the league, Declan Rice.
Yeah.
Play beside Caicedo.
Yeah.
Caicedo got sent off,
He's a centre mid.
and Reece James still
That's
was the
his
best
position,
midfielder.
though.
It's not his position.
That's his position.
It's
He
not,
wants
it's
to play centre mid.
it's not.
He's not a right back.
He is a right back.
He's not a right back. What
He's
are
a
we
better
talking
right
about?
back than Timber.
But he's not a right back.
He's
Has
better
it-
than
No,
him.
he's a right back. He's
Has
a right
a
back.
has a kid.
Timber is going to be
One
a
sec.
great defender.
Where did he want to
But
play?
he's
as a
not
kid?
better than Reece
Where did
James.
Reece James want to play?
He
as a
played
child?
in centre midfield, yeah.
Okay, thank
He played
you.
at Wigan for
Yeah,
centre
yeah,
mid.
but he
He
didn't
played a
wanna
whole
play
season.
right
with
back.
him.
Jay, he played in centre mid because he was playing in the lower divisions and he was so good that they wanted him to affect the game more, so they put him in centre mid.
He's just
But he
that
is a
good
right
of a
back.
player,
Yeah,
Frank.
exactly. No, that's what I'm saying.
He's
I
just
agree,
that good
yeah.
of a player.
Ajax
No
did
matter
the
where
same.
he
Do you remember
plays.
Daley Blind? Do you remember Daley Blind? That's what Ajax did with Daley Blind years ago. He was so good that they moved him from left back into centre mid, and he could play that position, which is why he became a centre
I
back.
thought it was the
in
other way around. I thought he wanted to play.
centre mid, but then he put him right back. No,
Yeah.
no, he's actually a right back by trade.
Reece is just a good player, man. In
No, he's a baller.
the
top,
academy ranks, most defenders get played in them kind of roles anyway. They get fluctuated around, but he's just technically gifted on the ball, and he's strong, and he's just good at ball retaining, and
He's got
he
everything.
can whip in a ball. He's
got
just
everything.
got everything, man.
Yeah.
He's a physically imposing
kicks,
person.
everything,
Like
yeah.
corners, free kicks, running with the ball, dribbling with the ball, hard to push over.
No, he's a baller.
He's a very good player.
I'm still going Timber.
You can't go with Timber. That's
Well,
Well,
it's,
this
it's
season-
two against one. It's two against one.
I'm going this season.
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
but,
yeah,
all right,
cool.
well, I'll give you that Reece James. Cool.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
All right, so in the 8, we're gonna go Rice
you wanna
or
go
This is
six
as
first?
close as it's going to be by now.
Do you wanna go for the
this is
six
3 and
first?
2.
This is the 8.
This is
Okay.
three.
Rice.
This is 3 Arsenal, 2 Chelsea players. This is close right now. But this is where it's going to start opening up.
So we're gonna go Rice. What was it? Fernandez?
No, what Fernandez?
In the
Enzo
8.
Fernandez.
Didn't he play in the 8?
He plays in it.
Yeah, but I'm saying what you're trying to.
No, he's
are
asking
you,
a
are you
question.
comparing?
No, he's
I thought
asking
you were
a
trying to.
question.
Oh, sorry. I
No,
thought,
his position,
I thought
innit?
you were trying to say Rice and Fernandez.
No, it's in the 8. Who's playing in the 8?
Well, this is no
Well,
brainer.
Declan Rice, yeah, all day. Yeah, it's not even close.
Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
It's not close.
No arguments, yeah?
No
I
arguments.
like that.
Right, this is a big one.
All right, in the 6, Zubimendi or Caicedo.
It's got to be Caicedo.
Funny enough, we got to talk about what your brother was talking about.
Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah, he's
what
not
did he
even
say?
close.
He just runs around smashing
kicker.
into
Smashing
people.
into people. Yeah, but Tommy is like that. Tommy don't like. He
Which
likes
Tommy?
technical
Which
players.
Tommy are you talking about?
Toes, yeah. Some might call him Tommy Robinson.
Tommy T.
But
Bloody hell.
yeah, or Tommy Robinson, Tommy T, Tommy Robinson.
Yeah.
Anyway. But he's just very. He wants technical players. He wants technically sound, good passing.
He's a big fan
players.
of Cole Palmer, isn't he? Obviously.
So yeah, he's a fan of Copa. But I'm saying he prefers those type of defensive midfielders that can pass. But you still need someone that's going to be able to go and make challenges, defend well. I think Caicedo's the only player in Europe to have like 100 battles won or duels won and 40 tackles won and all that. He's put up crazy numbers defensively this year, and we've asked him to do so much running
Yeah.
in that defensive
Agree.
midfield area. As much as Zubimendi is great in build-up play, and he's been influential for Arsenal going forward in terms of the partnership with him and Rice. But as an individual, you'd have to probably go with Caicedo. It's not to say that it would work better than Rice and Zubimendi, but just that in individual comparisons, I'd have to go with Caicedo.
I'm gonna go Caicedo as well.
Yeah,
I love Zubimendi.
Yeah.
I feel like his first season in the Prem, like I said, we got rid of the other guy, and we're not even missing him. Like, he was.
No,
And that's just down to the
Zubi's
profile.
been top. Yeah, Zubi's been
And
top.
that's just down to the profile because you found someone that can pass
Yeah.
and be the main focal. It's like, look at what happened yesterday. Declan Rice trying to dribble out of the box, giving the ball away to Colomwani.
Yeah.
You'd want someone a bit more technical in those areas that can be able to get out of those scenarios and find a pass.
Yeah.
And Zubimendi's that kind of complementary player to Rice. So works well for them too, but yeah, Caicedo.
So Caicedo and Rice in the midfield in the number 10 position. So we're gonna go Eze because he started the last game, or Cole Palmer this season.
I'm gonna let Sean take it because that's his boy.
It's Cole, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's gotta be Cole. And we're 4-4 now. We're 4-4, you know, if it's Cole.
What?
It is
We're
Cole
4-4.
Palmer. It has to be Cole Palmer. It's not even a
Gotta be
debate.
Cole Palmer,
Yeah, it's
man.
not even a
Come on, man.
debate.
Cole Palmer
This
special, man.
season.
It doesn't matter this season, last season.
He's trying to.
If
He's
we're gonna go
clutching at
this,
straws,
even if we're
boy.
going this season, Frank's already said he's only
So
turned up in
last
2
season,
games.
was Cole Palmer good last season? I can't remember.
Eze doesn't even
Doesn't
play
matter, man.
games.
It
This
don't
is what
matter.
your whole argument
Yeah.
was half an hour ago.
He can't even get ahead of Odegaard, bro. Come
He
on.
can't get ahead of Odegaard. He can't get ahead of Saka in the previous game.
Eze,
He's only
my
just
boy.
come back in. Eze,
Listen,
top player.
I agree. I'm a big fan of Eze. You know how much I rate Eze. I always loved him at Palace.
Yeah.
But Cole Palmer's on another level for me.
Eze plays
yeah.
chess as well, and I play chess.
Yeah.
I respect it highly. Any footballers that play chess
So what
and
you
they're
reckon?
decent,
Are we saying Eze is like way better than Cole Palmer, or are we saying?
Cole Palmer's way better than Eze. You mean?
Cole Palmer's he's
Yeah.
special.
Is that what you're
man.
asking?
I'm saying is Cole Palmer way better than Eze.
I wouldn't say way better, but I'd say he's on another level.
I just think he's on another
Eze.
level.
Yeah, I'd say he's on another level.
Cole's special, bro.
I don't think he's on another level like that.
He's
better.
You. I
He's
told you
better.
Cole Palmer's third best player in the world, brother.
Nah, you're mental. He's better than Eze. I'm not saying he's not better than
Yeah.
him. That's not. But I'm saying I don't think it's like.
Yeah, that's down to opinion.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's like way
Yeah.
off the Richter scale. Better.
Yeah, I don't know.
For me, it's like Odegaard and Bruno Fernandes. That's for me. That's the
That's the
distance
golfing
between
difference, yeah.
them. That's for
I
me.
don't know.
That's not even. That's not even. A,
There ain't much difference between that still.
Oh, there we go. But yeah, we're going Cole Palmer. Yeah.
Cole.
So is that 4-4 now?
Yeah, it's 4-4.
Fair enough.
Four.
All
Hey,
right.
Arsenal, scared up,
Right.
bro.
Right
I
wing.
wish it looked that close on the pitch, but
One sec, I got it. So we're gonna go right wingers, Saka or Estevar this season.
Saka is still
This
Saka.
season?
It's still Saka.
There's a lot of Chelsea boys that rate Estevar.
I
like
love
they're saying.
Esteval. I was probably one of the very few Chelsea players Chelsea fans that knew about him early.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you still got to appreciate what Saka's doing. Even Saka yesterday, and from the Wolves game,
He look good.
he started to look like his old self a bit.
Yeah, he looks livelier.
Yeah,
I
he
like
looks
Saka
more
with
lively.
that 10, you know. With him and Madueke playing together, I liked it. I like the double up over that side.
But that's the thing. It's like we're choosing who to put in certain areas, but that's where we've been playing them this season. But like it's like for me, Cole Palmer needs to go back out onto the right hand side. I don't like him in the 10, but it is what it is. But Saka's definitely been better than Esteval for the majority of the
I'm
season.
going to go with Starboy Saka.
I think Esteval's ceiling is higher than Saka's. However, right now, I think Saka's the guy. Yeah, it has to be Saka at right wing.
Fair play.
People underappreciate how Saka's ceiling is. It's a high ceiling.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, it's a high ceiling.
I think he's almost peaked. I think he's almost peaked.
I think he's peaked. I think he just needs to get back to what he does.
You think so?
I think that's it.
But that's a high peak, by the way.
What he does,
Yeah.
like, if he stays consistent in what he does, he's very, very
And
good.
this is why
I can't see him
people
getting any better.
but that's why people have been having that world class debate.
Yeah.
They're like, is Saka world class? And a lot of people saying he's not world class.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he is.
But I feel like that's just an opinion for now, because of how he's played the last year. If he was talking, you're
Like,
talking
even when he was
when
playing
Saka's
well,
on fire, who's putting up the stuff that Saka's putting up?
but he's just still not. He just doesn't have that. No, when there's something's just missing. You know, like someone
I
could
feel
do
like
this
you're
step
looking because you know why you're looking for the messy stuff. You're
That's
looking
football,
for the
though. I'm allowed
Mbappe
to-
stuff.
I don't care about numbers. I want to see you. You to look good as well.
Yeah.
Like it's like Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, you have to look good. Yeah,
He does all this stuff,
yeah,
but he doesn't
look
look good.
Yes, you're right. Frank
It
don't
doesn't.
like that.
It's true. Am I lying?
It's the truth though. Yeah, you're
It
right.
doesn't look good.
Aesthetically pleasing.
That's why it's like.
Salah and Eden.
That's why.
Difference.
What do you mean?
Salah and Eden.
Oh.
That's the difference.
Nah.
As
Salah
in
looks
you're
good
saying
as
aesthetically.
Oh.
No. So like Elise, for example, who just
Elise,
looks
yeah. Elise
like,
looks.
well. At least
aesthetically
he looks.
pleasing.
He's got the swag.
He's got the
Yeah,
swagger.
Bruno don't have the swag.
Yeah, but
It's-
they're
that's
just they're different players though.
That's
bro.
like when we compared Bruno and Bruno and KDB. KDB looks the part.
exactly. But
And I looked at their goals and everything. Like it's different level, Frank. The way that, but we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, let's not.
Anyway, all
Cole
right.
Palmer.
Cole Palmer.
4-4.
Cole Palmer, and I know we said Saka.
Saka.
Oh yeah, sorry, 5-4.
5-4. All right. Left wing. This is a tricky one because I think.
I know what I'm going with. I'm all day for me.
Let me say the players.
Sorry. Go on. Sorry. Jumping the gun a bit. Sorry,
Who
bro.
is your left winger? Is it Garnacho?
Could be anyone. It could be Pedro Neto.
Oh
it
no,
could be
Pedro Neto's been
Garnacho.
playing. Okay, cool. We're going Neto. Trossard or Pedro Neto?
I'm having Trossard.
The correct decision. I agree.
Trossard.
Yeah.
This season.
Over Pedro. Pedro Neto for me, like, and so many people feel like, I have conversations with people and they're like, oh, but Pedro Neto's been one of our best players this year. I'm like, Pedro Neto's crap, bro.
Nah, come on, Sean.
Pedro Neto
He's
is
not
actually
crap, bro. He's a good player. He's a very solid player. I wouldn't say he's crap.
All right,
But
but that's not good enough for me.
Okay, fair enough. That's a different, fair
Mediocre
enough.
is not good enough for me.
Yeah.
I need someone better than him.
I'd say he's better than mediocre as well. He's a good player. Pedro Neto is a very, very good squad player to have. He's very handy to have.
Yeah, but that's what it is.
Yeah, but starting week in, week out, maybe not for a club like Chelsea.
I need a person
when you
who's
look
scoring goals.
But he's a good
assisting,
player.
He gets
beating
assists.
He's a
players.
good player. Yeah.
He gets quite
Not
good
many,
assists.
bro.
He gets assists.
Look at his numbers. It's crap.
Who
crap.
you going with?
And he
Trossard.
doesn't
Trossard,
beat
yeah.
people.
Listen, let's get something right. At the beginning of the season, there was a big debate. A lot of fans, when you signed Eze, when you signed Madueke, a lot of fans thought Trossard would be gone. They did. Arsenal fans. Maybe not yourself, but a lot of fans
That's
did.
only because they thought Madueke might go left, but he
Yeah,
ain't going
for
left.
whatever reason. Trossard this season, honestly, he's been one of your best attackers. He's been one of your best forwards, statistically and without stats and performance-wise.
baller.
He's a good player.
Trossard's your balance to having a person on
Yeah,
the,
exactly
on the wing
that.
where it's like
Exactly
possession, controlled,
Yeah.
able to recycle, but he's also very dangerous.
And he scores important
And he
goals.
can score.
He
That's what I'm
scores
saying, he's a
important
shooter.
goals.
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah,
scores
yeah.
Trossard
important
is a
goals.
shooter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
Like him and how Jota was for Liverpool. They were the type of players that you like get the ball at their feet.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a shot. They're
yeah.
gonna
And-
rifle.
Yeah.
Some
And they hit
of
the
my
target.
play-
They hit the target.
That's what I'm saying. But
Yeah,
like
he hits the target.
people like Pedro Neto for me, they're not shooters.
He
They're
should
not-
be. He should be in that conversation.
You should be in that combo.
As those
Yeah,
those
like
two.
you should be able to shoot better than what he does. And for me, like, yeah, Trossard's just a better shooter, more controlled IQ level in terms of managing the game in possession. I feel like he's ahead of him, so I would go Trossard.
Yeah, Trossard. Funny you said that's RIP Jota, by the way.
Yeah.
I used to do that comparison a lot.
It was Jota and Trossard
That's
because they
the
both went fast.
Yeah, yeah.
They both played in wider areas.
Yeah.
Even though Jota did play down the middle a lot of the time and was scoring headers, but I'm saying Jota had a bit more to his game in terms of where he could play in roles and score headers. But when you're talking about people like Trossard, very similar style of profile of player.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go Trossard as well, and then the big one, João Pedro or Victor Gyökeres.
This is a tight one though for this season.
Pause.
No, it is for this season though. It is.
Who we going? We'll start with you, Frank. 'Cause Sean's
I'm going. Do you know what? I'm going João Pedro. I'm a fan of João Pedro. I know he's going to go as well, but I'm a fan of João Pedro. I think João Pedro. Yeah, he. Do you know what? When Chelsea signed him at the time, there was a lot of when Arsenal signed Gyökeres, there was a lot of hype around Gyökeres. Everyone wanted Gyökeres, but when Chelsea signed João Pedro, they're like, oh, he's similar to this player, similar to that player. They just bought Delap. Why are they going for him? But now, like you said earlier, I think he's had a good solid season. He's a good player, and he's got a lot about his game. And yeah, for me, I'd take João Pedro over Victor Gyökeres. That's my opinion.
People had that. That's what I'm saying. People didn't know whether he was a 9. People didn't know whether he was a 10. People didn't know he was going to be in Cole Palmer's position. Cole Palmer go back on the right. He plays as a 10. People didn't know where to put him. I feel like it's a lot of pressure has been put on his shoulders to have to carry that line with Cole Palmer being out. He's had to play with multiple different types of people throughout the season. Buonanotte even got brought in to come and play into 10. Esteval's tried to be like it's just the combination of plays that he's had to play around with, and he's had to play off of Liam Delap through a large period of when Cole Palmer was out. I feel like the numbers he's put up this season, I'm pretty sure he's got one more goal than Gyökeres at the moment, and he doesn't take penalties. I feel like he's been very massively underappreciated as a striker or in that supporting role this season. To have 11 goals where he's been, knowing that Chelsea are not playing well, not playing great, and for him to be grafting out the goals he's been doing, and like you said, performances-wise, linking up play, his touch. He is a Brazilian kind of style of player. He might not be flary, but in terms of his touching and stuff like that, and the way how he dictates link-up play and
I'm
his
not
touches,
feeling these new
I
Brazilians.
think he's
man.
good.
They're-
So, yes, Richarlison's and that. Yes.
Do you know who João Pedro reminds me of a little bit? A younger version of Firmino. That's what reminds me of.
Yeah,
a bit.
yeah.
He's
Very
got a bit of
similar.
Firmino about him because
I
remember
ain't seen
Firmino
that
didn't
yet.
mature until
Yeah.
he was in his late 20s. Really.
Zhao's
That's
very
who-
good in the air as well.
He's a quality player.
Very
man.
good in the
yeah,
air.
so is Firmino.
But in terms of ceilings, you'd expect Gyökeres to have a higher ceiling.
I think I'm going Gyökeres, man.
Because he scored 2 goals yesterday.
He looked good, man.
100%.
Nah,
You
nah,
would
but
not have said
No,
that last week.
I also do like Gyökeres in terms
Yeah.
of what he gives.
Do you know what it is?
On the
João Pedro
pitch.
hasn't. João Pedro's he's been putting up numbers, yeah, but I don't think he's
Some of these finishes are crazy though, Jay.
Gyökeres
Left foot,
is-
right foot.
Yeah.
Was it against
I don't know.
Newcastle that goal that he scored with a header?
Yeah.
Do you know how underrated that goal is? Do you know how
The goal
quality that
against
goal
Napoli,
is?
slapping it top bins
Yeah.
in the Champions League.
Listen, I'm a fan. I like
think
João
Zhao.
Pedro.
I think Zhao this season
Yeah.
has been better than Gyökeres.
I'm gonna go Gyökeres. I'll back him.
You actually going João Pedro?
Yeah, yeah, I'll
I
go
thought you
João
go. I think you go Gyökeres.
How many is that? What's the we got? I think
I do
it's-
like Gyökeres, but that shows you how well Zhao Pedro
Yeah,
played
yeah,
this season.
yeah.
I think it's 7-4.
No,
it's seven.
Nah, 6-5.
I'll tell you how many.
It was
is.
4-4 getting up to the front
Yeah, the
three.
wingers. Wingers are Arsenal. Saka. Trossard.
Strikers Chelsea.
Yeah, 6.
6-5.
Oh, it's 6-5, yeah?
6-5.
Jeez.
6-5. It was closer, isn't it?
God damn.
Yeah. We'll see if it's closing.
We got to wrap it up soon. All right, can we get the predictions up for last week, Frankie?
You want a prediction from last week, yeah?
And let's see how many you got.
All right. Well, let's see.
I'll read out the.
You got the scores up.
I'm gonna get the score.
I'll get the predictions up. Yeah.
Oh, did you have you
Yeah,
logged them now? Thankfully.
yeah. Finally, we need to. But you know what? Maybe from like next week or whatever, we need to start picking up points as well. And I'm thinking 3 points for a correct score, 1 point for a correct result,
Yeah.
0 obviously for nothing.
All right, let's go.
All right. So the first one is Villa Leeds. Yeah.
So the score was 1-1.
Right. Jay predicted 2-1. I predicted 2-1. You predicted 3-1. So
What was that?
1-1.
This Villa versus
Villa
Leeds.
Leeds. All right. So
not
no
big.
points there. Right. Brentford Brighton.
2-0 to Brighton.
Ooh, right. You predicted 1-1.
Okay.
You and I both predicted 2-1 to Brighton.
So you lot
So
get-
we were- yeah,
you
so
lot
we'd get a point, yeah.
get the result.
Right. Chelsea versus Burnley.
1-0.
I don't think any of us got anything.
Yeah, we all got it wrong. I predicted 3-0. You predicted 4-1. You predicted 2-0. So you were the closest, but still nothing. Right.
West Ham,
Bournemouth. Right. You predicted 1-0 West Ham.
Close.
You and I both predicted 2-2. So we both get
I
a
got the
point
draw
there.
though.
Way off.
It's not way
Yeah,
off. We
no,
got the
it was
draw.
no, it was 0-0.
Yeah, but you lot went. You lot had 2.
Yeah, yeah,
So
but-
what?
yeah, but it's a
So what?
draw.
You get a bit. You're
I
closer.
was
than
closer.
us.
1-0's
No,
closer
no,
than
yeah.
2-2.
You predicted a win.
What's
We predicted
closer?
a
The
draw.
result is correct. The score is
result,
wrong. Yeah, the
yeah.
result is correct. It's a draw. We predicted a draw.
Brother, 1-0's closer than.
No, it's
than
not. What do you
2-2.
mean? What do you mean?
That's way up there.
Yeah, but the draw is
It
the
don't
draw.
matter. It's, yeah,
Alright.
no, yeah, that's how it is. Right.
All right, City.
City, Newcastle.
2-1.
Right. Sean predicted 1-1. Jay
was
predicted
agenda.
3-2 to City. I predicted 3-1 to City. So me and you get a point each.
My one was an agenda-driven result.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, because he was worried.
All right, ready, yeah?
Right. Crystal Palace against Wolves.
1-0 to Palace.
All right. Jay predicted 2-1 Palace. Sean got 1-0. Correct, Palace.
Oh, you got it right, yeah?
Yeah, I said 2-0 Palace. So Sean got 3 points there.
All right, cool.
Right. Forest against Liverpool.
1-0 Liverpool.
All right. I predicted 1-1. So that didn't happen.
close.
So Sean predicted 2-1 Liverpool. And Jay predicted 3-1 Liverpool. So you guys would get a point each.
Okay, cool.
Now, you're not complaining now, are you? Even though you're
I
that
was
far
closer
off,
at
huh?
2-1.
Yeah, I was
man.
closer with 1-1. Right. Sunderland against Fulham.
3-1 Fulham.
Right. Jay predicted 2-1 Sunderland. I predicted 2-1 Sunderland. Sean predicted 1-1. So we all got it wrong. Right. Spurs Arsenal. 4-1.
4-1 Arsenal.
Right. Jay, you're right, bro.
4-1.
You said 4-1.
So I've got the result and the score.
Sean predicted 2-1. I predicted 1-1. That was a bad one.
All right, guys, I'm going to do some predictions for this week now. Let's see who wins. Who's got the most points. Right. First game, Wolves, Aston Villa.
That's a bit of a derby up there in the Midlands. I'm going to go 2-1 Villa away win.
Okay.
Friday night game.
2-1 Villa. I'm going to go 2-2. I'm going to do what you lot. You lot love your 2-2s.
I'll go 3-1 Villa.
You're 3-1 Villa? Ooh, all right, cool. Next one, Bournemouth, Sunderland.
That's a tough game. I'm going to go 2-1 Bournemouth. I think Sunderland are starting to drop some points now, so I'm going to go 2-1 Bournemouth.
I'll go 1-1.
Again, 1-0 Sunderland.
Away win, fair enough.
Burnley versus Brentford.
you want to go, Sean?
I'll go 2-1 Brentford.
I'm going to go 2-0 Brentford.
I'm going to go 3-1 Brentford. Away win.
Liverpool, West Ham.
2-1 Liverpool.
2-1 Liverpool.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 2-1. I'm going 2-1. 2-1 as well.
Liverpool as well?
Liverpool. 2-1 Liverpool, yeah.
I'll go 2-0 Liverpool.
2-0, you reckon? Frank, Newcastle, Everton.
That's a tough game. 1-1. I'm going to go 1-1 draw.
I'm going 3-1 Everton. 3-1 Newcastle, sorry.
I'll go 2-1 Newcastle.
2-1 Newcastle. Leeds versus Man City, 5:30 kickoff on a Saturday.
That's a tough game. I'm going to go... Do you know what? I'm going to go for goals. I'm going to say 3-2 Man City.
3-2?
Yeah, I'm going to go 3-2
You're
City.
bugging out, man. I'm going 5-1 City.
I'm going 3-1 City.
3-1 City. I'm going 5-1. If I get this right again, like you got to pay me again.
We both got one correct perfect score, you know. Just because it was Arsenal game, I don't feel it's a bit special, but you know,
I didn't get any.
And it's not any game.
I didn't get any.
not any game.
Brighton versus Nottingham Forest. That's a good game.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Do you know what? I'm gonna go 2-1 Brighton.
I'm gonna go 2-2.
I was gonna go 2-2, but yeah, I'm going 2-1.
Brighton. I'm going 2-0 Brighton.
2-0 Brighton. Okay, cool.
Brighton, Nottingham Forest. Here you go. What you got? What did you say?
I got 2-2.
Fulham versus Spurs.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Fulham. I think Spurs will lose again.
Come on, Fulham.
Fulham Spurs, they're a techie one, you know.
Fulham's at home as well.
I'm gonna go.
London derby-ish.
I'm gonna go 2-1 Fulham.
2-1 Fulham.
Where are you going?
I'm going 3-1 Fulham. I reckon I'm going to beat them up. Arsenal 2.0, you know. We've got all the Arsenal boys in there. Your boys, Man United versus Crystal Palace at Old Trafford.
I'm gonna back my team. I'm gonna say 3-1 Man United.
2-0 United.
2-1 United.
2-0. I don't think Palace.
I don't think no. I think United's games. I feel like they're just gonna have loads of goals in them.
You reckon? I'm going 2-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if 3-1 or 2-1.
I'm going 2-0. And then the big one, me and Sean, Arsenal, Chelsea. I need to get a ticket for this. I need to be in there. Actually, I've been to an Arsenal game in a minute. Frankie boy.
2-1 Arsenal. I'm gonna go 2-1 Arsenal.
I'm going 3-1.
I'm gonna go.
Arsenal.
I'm gonna go 2-0 Arsenal.
2-0 Arsenal. No faith. You're not backing your boys.
0.
Jesus, Sean.
Your opponent. 2-0 comfortable.
All right, I've got some players as well before we wrap it up. I'm going to run through. So it's top 5 players outside of the big 6. Right. So we got Bruno Guimarães.
Big 6 is a bit sketchy because I would consider Newcastle to be a big 6 team nowadays.
This is it. But they're not.
Everyone says Man United, Tottenham.
Yeah, but I think we're going off history and stuff like that.
Okay.
So we're going to say...
So who are the big 6 then? City, Liverpool, Chelsea, United...
City, Liverpool, Chelsea,
Arsenal.
United,
Yeah,
Arsenal.
And Spurs. Those are the
Tottenham.
6.
They're the big 6, yeah.
All right, fair
They're
enough.
the
Yeah,
top
go
6.
on. Yeah.
All right, so we've got Newcastle, we've got Bruno Guimarães, Anthony Gordon, Villa, Morgan Rogers, John McGinn, Fulham, Harry Wilson, Brentford, Igor Thiago, or Kevin Shard, Granit Xhaka at Sunderland, Crystal Palace. Mateta's not there no more, is he?
No, he
Muniz.
is.
No, he is.
Yeah,
Sorry, he didn't get his moved in his side.
Sarr as well.
Yeah, sorry,
Morton.
my bad.
You
Mateta.
got Jared Bowen.
Yeah, Jared Bowen. So we've got Jared Bowen, Somerville, Everton and Ndai, Jack Grealish.
I like Ndai.
Bournemouth, Calvert or Evan Nilsson.
A lot of forwards though. Not many defenders in them teams. There's a few defenders I think that are.
So who's? Let's start at number 5. Who goes in at 5?
Should we start from number 1 and then work our way back?
No, we shouldn't.
All right, fair enough. All right. no, because it's hard. It's hard to keep tabs.
It's hard, you know.
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
what
you
I'm
know
saying.
when you
It's
do
hard to
blind
keep tabs,
rankings.
Yeah.
For me, it's like a blind rank.
Yeah,
where
that's
you
what I'm saying.
like
It's hard. Yeah.
to know who my best is, probably I know who my best is more than my fifth.
This is what I'm saying, yeah.
But I know you want to build up to first. But
Yeah.
if we had time to do this before the show, then we'd be able to write them out.
So it's
but
hard. What, you lot are struggling?
it's struggling.
Look, Bowen for me goes in there.
So you're gonna go, all right, let's start at number 1 if it's easier for you.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's pick out the 5, and then we pick which order. How's that?
All right, that's
yeah.
cool.
All right.
That works.
So Morgan Rogers, Jared Bowen, Bruno Guimarães, definitely all three in there
Yeah.
going.
Yeah.
Right. And then I don't know who else.
Harry
I'd put in
Wilson, Anthony
there.
Gordon.
No, I wouldn't put. Yeah, Anthony Gordon. I'd put in there. Yeah.
I think I'd rather have Tonali over Anthony Gordon.
Different players, different position, but I hear what you're
We've got
saying.
Bruno in it. Let's say,
Yeah,
well,
but
I say
I think
Tonali
their
over
centre
Bruno.
midfielders are their best players.
Let's say Tonali
it's
over
true.
Bruno Guimarães.
No, but I'm having Bruno and Tonali.
over.
Bun Anthony Gordon. I'd rather have Harvey
You
Barnes.
reckon?
I prefer Harvey
Do you
Barnes
know
than Anthony
what?
Gordon.
I agree with what. In the final third, Harvey Barnes gives you more.
The Hardy Barnes is good at finishing.
Shooter.
Yeah, he is.
No,
I like shooters.
He's Trossard.
My
That's what he is. He's
my
Trossard.
he
my
is.
forwards need to
That's
be
a good comparison.
shooters.
Yeah.
Anthony Gordon, good player, but he's
Yeah.
been playing
I
down the
think
middle.
Anthony Gordon's a baller, man. I like him. All right, so what
Uh,
is
I'd
Ndiaye
say
going in there?
Let's have a look at this.
Ndiaye,
I'm not going to lie to you. My 5 is going to be probably a lot of them are going to come from Newcastle. A lot of them are going to come from Newcastle.
Yeah.
I think Bruno, G, Tonali.
Tonali's not in the list, by the way. Just
He's
so
not
I
in
can-
your list, but
We're not
I'm
doing
putting.
remakes over here.
Well,
yeah?
I'm putting Tonali in my top 5. Morgan Rogers has to be in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, it's Jared Bowen probably 4th, and I'm having probably Ndiaye 5th.
What about Morgan Gibbs White? Elliot Anderson.
No. Oh,
Sorry,
Elliot Anderson.
sorry, Elliot
Yeah,
Anderson. See, this is what I'm saying. When you're talking about players,
yeah,
you've got to
Elliot
remember
Anderson.
players.
Yeah.
I'd have Elliot Anderson at 5.
Yeah.
What about Murillo?
Murillo, good player,
It's
but
quality.
Yeah, but I'd
Going
still
off this
yeah.
list.
All right, go on then.
Morgan Gibbs White, I'll probably have 5.
Morgan Gibbs White?
Yeah.
Nah, not for me.
I would have Ndiaye. Who did I say 5th?
Morgan Gibbs White.
Elliot Anderson.
No, sorry, Elliot Anderson.
Yeah,
Elliot Anderson
Yeah,
5th
yeah.
for me.
Tonali. Bruno Guimarães, Morgan Rogers,
Yeah, but then Jared Bowen's in there
and
as well.
Jared Bowen. Yeah, that's
So
it.
I'd have
It's tough.
for me, I'd have-
It's tough.
yeah, I'd have Elliot Anderson 5th, Jared Bowen 4th, Tonali 3rd, Bruno G
Morgan Rogers number 1.
2nd, Morgan Rogers number 1.
What's your 5, Frank?
All right, for me, I'm gonna go. So 5, I'm gonna put Tonali. I'm gonna actually put Tonali at number 5. I'm gonna go Elliot Anderson number 4. I think he's been really, really good. I know Tonali's been really good, but I'm just a massive fan of Elliot Anderson. Number 3, Bruno Guimarães for me. I think consistency. He's been doing it for about 3-4 years at Newcastle now, or 2 or 3 years at very, very high level. And when he's not there, they really do miss him statistically as well. 2, I'm going with Jared Bowen because I think Bowen, again, consistency year in, year out, won him their first trophy in however long, first European trophy in the club's history, top player, England international, and I think he should be playing for the top 4, top 6 clubs, no disrespect to West Ham. And number 1, Morgan Rogers. Speaks for itself. I think Morgan Rogers is, since he's come into the Premier League the last 2.5 years, it's been on another level, man.
Current form as well, yeah.
Yeah, he's exceptional, man. And seeing him live as well when I went to Villa Park, seeing him live, he's so good, man.
So you're taking Jared Bowen over Somerville currently, like current
Yeah.
Current form, right now.
Somerville's having a purple patch. Jared Bowen, as I said, he's on that level as well. But Jared Bowen, he's so good. And do you know what I like about Jared Bowen? When he came to the league, he was solely left-footed. He can use his right foot now. He's worked on his game so much, and he's played through the middle. He's played on the left at times, but obviously from the right, he's so
I think
dangerous.
Somerville's really good at them.
Yeah, he's a good
Somerville's
player.
alright,
Yeah.
but You can't go over class.
Yeah,
Jared Bowen's
yeah.
just class.
I
isn't he?
Yeah, but current form, it's just like.
Yeah, but current form's what, 5 games?
Yeah.
10 games.
But he's in form, isn't it?
Doesn't
He's
matter,
in
man.
form, but it's, I'm not
If
going
you're
to
going off current form, you're not going
no.
off a player on a whole.
Yeah, but Jared Bowen's been good currently, and a couple of those goals that Somerville's got, Jared Bowen's the one that's got the assist.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Somerville's
Yeah,
a more
he's
informed
quality.
player.
Yeah, he's a
right?
good player.
If we're going off West Ham.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, we're going to wrap that up. And that's the show, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, drop comments. You don't even liking our stuff on Insta. I mean, on YouTube. I need to start liking. But please like, subscribe, and comment, and share with your family, your friends. Frank, do you know what we should do, Frank? Christmas time.
What's up?
Christmas.
A year away.
It's March.
I know, but you got to prepare. Have a guess. If you can get it right, I'll give you 50.
I'm not wearing a Grinch outfit, bro.
Oh, you got it wrong. So, guys, let us know if you think Frank should make some OTB silk sheets. And we start saying... All right, that's the episode, guys. Peace.
Peace.